Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel KSS Gurukul. Today in this video we will learn the chapter Fraction of Class 6 Math. However, in this part 1 of the video we will discuss the following topics. What is a fraction? Proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction, equivalent fraction, simplest form or lowest form of a fraction, like and unlike fractions, and fractions on the number line. The remaining part of the chapter fraction will be discussed in part 2 of this video. So first, what is a fraction? A fraction is the representing part of a whole which may be a single object or a group of objects. On your screen, you can see a figure of bread which has been divided into 4 equal parts and one part of it has been taken out. Now, each part of this bread is fraction 1/4 of the bread or the whole thing. These 4 parts together is 4/4 or 1 or the whole bread. In the fraction 1/4, 4 is the number of equal parts into which the whole bread has been divided, and 1 is the number of equal parts which has been taken out. Here 1 is called as numerator and the 4 as denominator of this fraction. Now let's study different types of fraction. First, the proper fraction. A proper fraction is always less than 1. And its denominator is more than numerator, or we may say the numerator is less than denominator. Now we can easily make so many proper fractions. For example, 1/2, 3/4, 7/9, 99/100, 78/95, 5/6 and so on. Here we can see the numerator 1, 3, 7, 99, 78 and 5 are less than the denominators 2, 4, 9, 100, 95 and 6 respectively. Come to the second, that is the improper fraction. A fraction where numerator is greater than the denominator, or in other words, denominator is less than the numerator, is called as improper fraction. For example, 4/3, 11/9, 17/11, etc. Here you can see the numerators 4, 11 and 17 are greater than the denominators 3, 9 and 11 respectively. Third is mixed fraction. A fraction which is the combination of a whole and a part, or a fractional part, is called a mixed fraction. For example, 2 whole 3/4 more, 5 whole 1/2 more, 3 whole 2/5 more, etc. Here 2, 5 and 3 are the wholes, and 3/4, 1/2 and 2/5 are the parts respectively. The improper fractions can be expressed in form of mixed fractions. For example, 19/4 is an improper fraction and it can be expressed as 4 whole 3/4 more. Now let's know how to express an improper fraction as a mixed fraction. First, we have to divide the numerator with the denominator of the fraction and get the quotient and remainder. Now, the mixed fraction will be written like this: quotient as whole and remainder by divisor as part. Let's understand it through an example. 19/4 is an improper fraction. Let's first divide the numerator 19 with the denominator 4. Here the quotient is 4 and remainder is 3. Now mixed fraction equal to quotient whole remainder by divisor more, equal to 4 whole 3 by 4 more. Thus 19 by 4 is 4 whole and 3 by 4 more, and written like this. Likewise, let's take the improper fraction 22 by 7 and convert it into mixed fraction in same process. Dividing 22 by 7, the quotient is 3 and remainder is 1. Now, mixed fraction equal to quotient whole remainder by divisor more, equal to 3 whole 1 by 7 more. Thus, 22 by 7 is 3 whole and 1 by 7 more, and written like this. We can also express mixed fraction as improper fraction. Now, what is the method to express mixed fraction as improper fraction? We just have to add the whole and the fractional part of the given mixed fraction to get the improper fraction. For example, 2 whole 1 by 4 more is a mixed fraction. Now, adding the whole, that is 2, and the fractional part, that is 1 by 4, we get 2 plus 1 by 4. That is equal to 2 into 4 plus 1 divided by 4, equal to 8 plus 1 by 4, and the answer is 9 by 4. Thus, the mixed fraction 2 whole 1 by 4 can be expressed as improper fraction 9 by 4. Likewise, the mixed fraction 5 whole 1 by 3 more equal to 5 plus 1 by 3. That is equal to 5 into 3 plus 1 divided by 3. That is equal to 15 plus 1 by 3. And the answer is 16 by 3. And 3 whole 2 by 3 more equal to 3 plus 2 by 3. That is equal to 3 into 3 plus 2 divided by 3, equal to 9 plus 2 by 3. The answer is 11 by 3. Thus, we can express a mixed fraction as an improper fraction by the formula whole into denominator plus numerator divided by denominator. Now, let's know how to show the fractions on the number line. We have already learned how to show the integers on a number line. Similarly, we can also show the fractions on a number line. How to show a proper fraction, the number line? In case of proper fraction, first we have to draw a number line and mark the points 0 and 1, because a proper fraction is always less than 1. Then we have to divide the space between 0 and 1 into number of equal parts and should be equal to the denominator of the fraction. For example, let the fraction is 1 by 3. Thus, we have to divide the length between 0 and 1 into 3 equal parts, as the denominator of 1 by 3 is 3. Next, starting from 0, we have to count or jump the number of parts same as the numerator of the fraction, and the point is marked. Now, as the numerator of 1 by 3 is 1, here we will count only one part from the point 0, and the point is 1 by 3. Likewise, counting two parts will point at 2 by 3, and counting 3 parts will point at 3 by 3. That is the whole or the point 1. And the 0 part, that is the point 0, is 0 by 3. Now, how to show a mixed fraction in the number line? In case of mixed fraction, first we have to draw a number line and mark the whole part of the fraction as one point and its successor as another point. For example, 3 whole 2 by 5 more is a mixed fraction. Here the whole part is 3 and the fractional part is 2 by 5. Thus, we have to draw a number line and mark the whole part, that is 3, and its successor, that is 4, on it. Then we have to divide the space between them into equal parts that should be equal to the denominator of the fractional part. Here we will divide the length between 3 and 4 into 5 equal parts, as the denominator of the fractional part 2 by 5 is 5. Next we have to jump or count the number of parts same as the numerator of the fractional part from the point marking the whole part, and the point is marked. In this case, the numerator of 2 by 5 is 2. Thus, we will count only 2 parts from the point 3. And the point is 3 whole 2 by 5 more. Next, how to show an improper fraction on the number line. We can plot improper fractions on a number line in the following way. First, we will divide the space between each whole number point on the number line into number of equal parts that should be equal to the denominator. For example, 9 by 4. Now, we will divide the space between each whole number point on the number line into 4 equal parts, as here the denominator is 4. Starting from the point 0, we will count the number of equal parts same as the numerator of the fraction, and the point is marked. As here the numerator is 9, we will count 9 parts starting from the point 0, and the point thus reached is 9 by 4. We can also do it in another way. That is, the whole number 1 is 4 by 4 and 2 is 8 by 4. Thus, the point next to 8 by 4 or 2 is 9 by 4. Alternatively, we can first convert the improper fraction into mixed fraction, and so on the number line following the method used for plotting a mixed fraction on the number line. To plot 9 by 4, first we can convert it to mixed fraction, that is 2 whole 1 by 4 more, and plot it on the number line as mentioned earlier. Now, equivalent fraction. Equivalent fractions are the fractions those have different numerators and denominators, but their values are same. We can get the equivalent fractions of a given fraction by multiplying both its numerators and denominators with the same number. For example, let's find the equivalent fractions of 1 by 2. By multiplying both the numerators and denominators of 1 by 2 by the same number 2, 3 and 4, we will get the equivalent fractions 2 by 4, 3 by 6 and 4 by 8 respectively. In other way, we can also get the equivalent fractions of a given fraction by dividing both its numerators and denominators by the common factors of them till we reach the lowest or simplest form of the fraction. For example, 20 by 10 is a fraction. The factors of 20 are 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. And the factors of 10 are 2, 5 and 10. Thus, common factors of 20 and 10 are 2, 5 and 10. Now, dividing both numerators and denominators by 2, 5 and 10 separately, we will get 10 by 5, 4 by 2, 2 by 1. Thus, 10 by 5, 4 by 2 and 2 by 1 are the equivalent fractions of 20 by 10. What is simplest form or lowest form of a fraction? When the numerator and denominator of a fraction have no common factors except 1, it is the simplest or lowest form of the fraction. For example, 3 by 5. Here 3 has factors 1 and 3 and 5 has factors 1 and 5. Now, common factor of the numerator and denominator of this fraction is only the number 1. Thus, 3 by 5 is the simplest form of fraction. Steps to make the simplest form of a fraction. To make the simplest form of a fraction, we have to divide both the numerator and denominator of it by their HCF. For example, 16 by 24. Here the HCF of numerator 16 and the denominator 24 is 8. Dividing both the numerator and denominator by 8, we get the fraction 16 by 8 divided by 24 by 8 equal to 2 by 3. Thus, fraction 2 by 3 is the simplest form of the fraction 16 by 24. Next is like and unlike fractions. Like fractions are fractions with same denominators. For example, 1 by 11, 5 by 11, 3 by 11, 6 by 11, etc. Unlike fractions are fractions with different denominators. For example, 1 by 3, 5 by 7, 3 by 4, 5 by 6, etc. This was all about this chapter. Thank you for watching. To get more updates about this subject, please subscribe our channel KSS Gurukul.